thank you for holding, everybody. We're now joined with Texas State head coach Dennis Franchione. If you have a question for Coach Fran, please dial *1 on your phone at this time. Coach, while we're waiting for questions to get in the queue, would you mind starting us off with a opening statement?
Well, open week has been good for us, and we got a lot of good work done. We have a tough opponent in Navy who's rushing for between 375 and 475 yards a game, and they're a very traditional Aiden program that's been to a bowl game, I think, 10 out of 11 or 11 out of 12 years, and we're fortunate we have them at home this time, and have a great quarterback who's, on the Heisman list and is a great player that makes it difficult. And when they historically the academies have great quarterbacks, they have great teams, and this team it looks like a good football team, I think, across the board.
Thank you, Coach. And as a reminder, our members of the media, it is *1 to ask questions. Again, *1 to get in the queue. Coach, if you could, obviously you alluded to the offensive Navy and that option offense that they run. Do you feel that the extra time that you had this past week will assist you for Saturday?
Well, I hope so. They're going to get some yards, but I know that the fact of having an extra week to get ready is a big help, and we protected the open date against them at every turn, and it gives us a better chance than I know if we'd had to get ready in 5 days. It's a difficult offense to get ready for in a short amount of time. You just don't see it very often, and they're very, very good at running it.
Coach, our next questions come from Justin Barnes with Bobcat Illustrated. Justin, please go ahead.
Hey, Coach. How's it going? Just wanted to ask, how you plan for the Navy running attack, and do you feel like the defensive line is prepared after the extra week?
Well, we hope so. This will be a great test for them. This will be as big a test as they'll face all year, and a different kind of test than they've had, and we have to respond up front to have a chance to defend the running game, and I do think that with the things that they're doing, that they've gotten better and since playing a game now and then going back to practice, and so our chances are enhanced in having an opportunity to do that. But it's still very challenging to face Navy, and you keep in mind sometimes they don't block you, they read you. They read two guys up front, and so you have to play a little bit more assignment defense than against a lot of teams, and on dime, quarterback and pitch, and they're going to have to be disciplined in what they do, and yet still play with great effort and play hard.
Still available for questions?
I'm sorry, Justin, what was that?
Can I ask another question?
Yeah, absolutely. Please go ahead.
Okay. I guess just switch over to the offensive side of the ball. How do you feel that your matchups are versus their defense?
We're still learning about how good we are, or if we're any good on offense. We had a good first game, but I think Navy is very sound on defense and they play with great pursuit and great effort and get off blocks really well. They know their scheme really well. The thing they make you do on offense is you got to execute. You have to block and take care of the football and get your yards and execute your offense. And they're patient. They'll make you take short throws and break on them, and you can't force things to happen. And then their success is making you drive it, and sooner or later you stub your toe. And you have to minimize penalties, and you have to be efficient on offense. But I think from a matchup standpoint, I think this is a better defense than we faced 2 years ago. They really seem to have good team speed on defense. So we'll have our hands full. I know that.
Thanks, Coach.
All right. Thanks, Justin.
All right. Thank you, Justin, and thank you, Coach. That's all the time we have for you today. We do appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, man.
Thank you.